Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this June the 3rd, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday out there so far. Everybody has a great Monday evening. Hope everybody can stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about your forecast for Tuesday and Wednesday, the weather radar currently across the nation, also the watch and warn advisory map, the storm prediction center outlook for your Tuesday, and also the 7-day rainfall totals as well across the nation. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe, like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see here we got some thunderstorms and showers from around DC to the Carolinas, also the coastal waters down toward the northwest Bahamas, the Florida and Florida Keys, back over toward the Florida Panhandle, Mississippi, Alabama, to Arkansas, the portion of northeast Texas, all the way up through the portions of the Dakotas, South Canada, the Great Lakes region as well. We have some flash flooding, heavy rain possible in the red slashed area from Minnesota to Wisconsin to Iowa to Missouri to Arkansas to Kansas and Oklahoma. And some severe weather possible as well over portions of Kansas up in the portion of Iowa, portion of Missouri, and the portions of southeast Nebraska. We got mixed precipitation over portions of Montana, Idaho, and also Washington State with rain showers for western areas of Washington, Oregon State, and a little bit in portions of eastern Washington State and western Idaho as well. Otherwise, dry high pressure in charge portions of the northeast, much of Canada through Montana to the Gulf of California, Mexico, the Yucatan Peninsula, Jamaica, Cuba, and portions of the Bahamas, from Texas all the way to portions of North and South Dakota as well. All of this activity is for your Tuesday, June 4th. Alright, here's your forecast for your Wednesday. We got a big area of thunderstorms and showers from up here in southeast Canada, South Canada, stretching through southeastern Canada, through the Great Lakes region from Minnesota to Wisconsin, down to Arkansas, Louisiana, a little bit across the Gulf of Mexico and across the coastal areas of Texas and Louisiana. More activity from northern Louisiana to Mississippi to Georgia to Florida, Florida Keys, portion of northwest Bahamas, Atlantic coastal waters, all the way into northeastern U.S., from Rhode Island to Connecticut, Vermont, and New York State, back into the Carolinas. Alright, otherwise, dry high pressure in charge of much of northeast Canada, eastern Canada through Maine, Newfoundland, New Brunswick, down toward the Bahamas, Cuba, Jamaica, down to the Yucatan Peninsula, much of Mexico, from portions of Georgia, the Florida Panhandle, portion of Louisiana, much of Texas, to the Gulf of California, through California and the Four Corners region, and the western and central U.S. and central and southwestern areas of Canada. All of this activity is for your Wednesday, June 5th. Alright, here's the radar currently across the nation. As you can see, we got some scattered activity over here from portion of Virginia to the Carolinas, down to the Gulf Coast, toward the Florida Panhandle, also down to Mississippi, Alabama, also into portions of Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. More activity up and around the Great Lakes region, stretching down in the Wisconsin region. More activity across portions of Kansas, also North Texas. Same over here in portions of Colorado, back into South California, Montana to Idaho, and also Washington, Oregon states as well. In the yellow boxes here, there's a few severe thunderstorm warnings, and green is flash flood warnings up here around Wisconsin, same down in Texas and also in Arkansas as well. Alright, let's take a look at the watch and warn advisory map for your locating across the nation. Alright, you can see here we got a flood advisory over portion of Virginia, same down toward Florida Panhandle, Mississippi, Alabama, also into Tennessee, also into portions of Missouri, also into Arkansas, especially with the statements there. Here in portions of Alabama, also into Mississippi, we've got severe thunderstorm warnings, severe thunderstorm watches in effect for Arkansas, northwest Louisiana, eastern Texas, with ongoing thunderstorm warnings. In the yellow, red, or the burgundy color is flash flood warnings. Alright, we got excessive heat warning for South Texas, southwestern Texas, southern portions of New Mexico, also over towards southern Nevada. Also, we have more severe thunderstorm warnings for portions of Oklahoma, North Texas. Flash flood watches with a few flood advisories for portions of Oklahoma. Also same in portions of southern Wisconsin, same up in portions of northern Wisconsin, northeast Minnesota. Also, we have some river flood warnings still in effect for portions of the border line here in the North Dakota and Minnesota border. Also in the portions of Minnesota, down into Iowa, also along the Illinois-Missouri border, portion of Missouri, also into portion of Arkansas, East Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi area. We got some high wind warnings in effect, a portion of Colorado, same in portion of Montana. We got a severe thunderstorm warning for South Dakota. Alright, we got wind advisory for you guys in Montana, stretching over into Idaho and also Washington, Oregon State, also a little bit of Nevada. Says of heat warnings, or is that red flag warnings? Okay, red flag warnings for portions of Arizona and also California. We also have some excessive heat warning, heat advisories there as well, and also southern Nevada. Yeah, southern Nevada. And also some hydro issues over here in portion of Oregon State and Washington State. Also some flood watches in effect in Washington State and also in Idaho there as well. Alright, and also we have along the coastal areas from California to Washington State, some gale warnings, storm warnings in effect there as well. And small craft advisory, same around the Hawaiian chain island, around the Alaska, with some red flag warnings in effect for Alaska, special weather statements to the north. Alright, Storm Prediction Center, here's the outlook for your Tuesday. General thunderstorm from Watertown, New York, down to Fort Myers, Florida, stretching back to San Antonio, all the way up to Grand Fork in Fargo, North Dakota. We have a marginal risk from Alexandria to Shreveport, Louisiana, all the way up to Duluth, Minnesota. Also into La Crosse, Wisconsin area, Minneapolis, Minnesota, down to Des Moines, and also Kansas City. You're in a slight risk. Omaha, you're included in that slight risk for severe weather tomorrow. On Tuesday, the tornado probability, 2%, pretty much from Des Moines to Kansas City to Wichita. Alright, damaging winds. This is included from Duluth down to Alexandria, all the way back to Woodward. And then from Minneapolis, Minnesota to Kansas City is the 15% risk for damaging winds, large hail. Pretty much from Duluth all the way down to Wichita, Fort Steele, 5%, 15% from Kansas City up to Minneapolis, Minnesota regions as well. Alright, we're going to wrap it up with the rainfall totals across the lower 48. The heaviest precipitation stretching from the portion of Colorado through portion of the south to portion of Arkansas, back in Alabama, Mississippi, northwest Georgia, Kentucky and Tennessee, stretching into the northeastern U.S., also across southeast Canada, Great Lakes region, South Canada, and also the model sniffing out something. Will it be something tropical off the east coast? Never can tell. And also down toward the Bahamas, sniffing out something there as well. Lighter amounts is in the green, is where the precipitation will be about 1/10 to maybe 1/4 of an inch of rain, with higher amounts in the purple areas as well, and also some higher amounts in Washington, Oregon State, and also in southwestern California. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Everybody continue to stay safe and well. Also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful, wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care.